Now, the fact is that developers love AI tools, but they are clunky. You are hopping and jumping between terminals, chat windows is such a mess. If you look at the other side, Jupyter notebooks, they have been extremely popular with the data scientists and developers for almost a decade now. And now Jupyter is bringing AI into the fold, into its environment. And today we have with us Lahari Chowtorri, Technical Program Manager for Open Source AI at Amazon, to talk about what's new here. Lahari, it's great to have you on the show.
Nice to meet you, Swap. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here as well.
Can you talk about what is Jupyter and why data scientists still love and use it?
To put it very simply, Jupyter is basically an open source software suite that is used for interactive scientific computing. So the usual user base for this project would be data scientists, researchers, scientists all over the world working in notebooks, essentially. So it also has multiple sub-projects underneath it. We have Jupyter Lab, we have Jupyter Notebooks, we have Jupyter Lite, so which are used for various reasons. So to put it very simply, for somebody who has never heard of Jupyter, it is basically a document where you can actually mix code, data, images, widgets all in one single place. And that's what makes it so special.
How is Jupyter evolving as AI coding and AI tools are also evolving and changing, and developers and data scientists are becoming more and more reliant on them?
So yeah, like you said, AI agents are actually becoming incredibly powerful, and most of the users today are using these AI agents to write code, and they're not doing it anymore by hand these days. So obviously the platform for rich editing experience shifts in this landscape, right? So we are currently seeing Jupyter as a visual analysis and a research platform where the agents get all the work done for you underneath, and users actually come with their data and the questions to Jupyter Notebooks, and it's actually the agents that are completing the notebooks for you, and then you explore the answers essentially. And we are also actually seeing it in three different layers, I would say. So the first one being AI in Jupyter, where the AI agents within the notebooks actually help you to complete your work. And then the second one being AI for Jupyter. So obviously AI has become a force multiplier for all of us. So it will definitely be a force multiplier for maintainers as well to build the future features at a larger scale. And then and the third one we are actually seeing it as is Jupyter itself as a platform or a foundation where you can actually evaluate and build the next generation of large language models. So how, for example, Jupyter actually powers the SageMaker, and SageMaker is actually being used for this exact purpose today.
And what sets Jupyter AI different from classic Jupyter Notebook?
Think of it like this. So Jupyter AI is basically an extension within the Jupyter Lab. So the most easiest way to understand the Jupyter AI extension is, think of it as Jupyter Lab extensions, basically, is to think of it like browser extensions. So we are just adding an additional ability to Jupyter Lab here. So users can actually install Jupyter AI by going to pip, just like how they install Jupyter Lab. And then what actually happens is when they restart this Jupyter Lab again, they actually see a chat interface where they have access to frontier agent integrations, notebook native tools, and MCP support, and all other tools. So to put it simply, Jupyter is still a platform, and Jupyter AI is the AI layer on the top.
Can you talk about what problem is Jupyter AI trying to fix that the current breed of AI agent or coding assistants cannot solve?
Existing coding agents were okay with notebooks. There were a lot of technical challenges that weren't solved for notebooks, especially with the existing agents, because the agents today edit your code line by line. But whereas this doesn't work with notebooks. The reason being, notebooks are basically JSON under the hood. So this doesn't work the similar way how the coding agents were doing, right? So we had to build notebook native tools so that the agents can edit the notebooks easily. And also on the other hand, agents edit the files at the disk level. When you edit the files at the disk level, what actually happens is the changes do not reflect on the user interface synchronously. So we had to build a real-time collaboration backend called Jupyter Server Documents that would actually enable us to reflect these changes in real time on the user interface.